morning.
Good morning.
We're on lesson 211. In the reviews, the main idea again is, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. And it's a review of former lesson number 191 entitled, I am the Holy Son of God Himself. Wow, what a declaration, and gratitude that that declaration is the truth. I am right now the Holy Son of God Himself. In silence and in true humility, I seek God's glory, to behold it in the Son whom He created as myself, the Holy Self, the self we share. So in silence and in true humility, I seek God's glory, to behold it in the Son whom He created as myself. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me.
See, there's a positive separation right there. And I don't know how many actually see it. And then how many really integrate that fully.
Well, it definitely takes our desire, the willingness to become still, to turn away from our stories and whatever seems to be going on in the gap, knowing that one, it's all illusion, and two, it has nothing that you want. Turning within to seek God's glory. Where is that? That's within. And to behold yourself, to find yourself, and to recognize that that self and God are one. So that's the process of the positive separation. It's like, I am not this, I am not this, but I do desire to know the truth, and I will to stop and to be still and to seek that peace where the memory of what we are in truth can occur, can arise in our awareness. That becomes knowledge that I am not a body. I am free because I am as God created me. That's not going to come from external. This world will never tell you that. But it's a gift of revelation when you give audience only to the voice for God. So turning back to the actual lesson of 191, I am the Holy Son of God Himself. There's a beautiful affirmation here. He reminds us, be glad today how very easily is hell, this belief in separation, undone. You need but tell yourself, I am the Holy Son of God Himself. I cannot suffer, cannot be in pain. I cannot lose, nor can I fail to do all that salvation asks. And in that thought is everything you look on wholly changed. Because remember, the world simply is the outward picturing of what you think you are. So turning within and recognizing I am the Holy Son of God, the world that you project from that knowing has to change. It will reflect back to you the decision that you've chosen over yourself. I am the Holy Son of God. I am innocent. I am safe. I am whole. I am healthy. I am love.
So he says here in paragraph 9, can we just look at that? He says here, you who perceive yourself as weak and frail, with futile hopes and devastated dreams, born but to die, to weep and suffer pain, hear this. All power is given unto you in earth and heaven. I'm going to say it again. All power is given unto you in earth and heaven. Wow.
That's so big.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is nothing you cannot do. You know, this is not metaphor, it is literal.
Mhm.
You play the game of death, of being helpless, pitifully tied to dissolution in a world which shows no mercy to you. Yet when you accord it mercy, will its mercy shine on you? That's when we really learn to transcend self-interest,
Mhm.
really learn to forgive ourselves for having used people,
Mhm.
circumstances, and things to attack ourselves. We don't actually forgive them, we forgive us, you know,
Right.
forgive ourselves,
Yes.
right?
It's the leaning in to everything to recognize I am one with it all. And instead of, rocking back and wanting to keep that separation in our judgment and opinions going, it's right here is another aspect of myself in which I would join because I want to know union. That's according to world mercy, because while we want separation, all of our thoughts and everything that we look upon is a form of vengeance. It's a form of attack on God, which is holy love, which is wholly benevolent. So when we accord it mercy, we let the truth be true and we join with the truth.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So your point on dominion, that's really huge.
Yeah, dominion. So we have complete dominion. The Christ we are, the holy self we share with all our brothers and sisters, has complete dominion over everything, every illusion the ego projected, right?
Yes.
Remember, there's no hierarchy of illusions. They're all 100% illusion. Therefore, the first miracle principle is true. There is no order of difficulty in miracles. That's why the miracle can heal them all. All the hierarchy or the seeming hierarchy of illusions, right? There is no hierarchy of illusions.
No.
Okay, so this is a little snippet from lesson 38, wonderful lesson. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. Remember, that's the innocence, the incorruptible and changeless and uninterrupted innocence that we are. There is nothing my holiness cannot do because the power of God lies in it. Your holiness reverses all the laws of the world. Again, this is literal. It is beyond every restriction of time, space, distance, and limits of any kind. Your holiness is totally unlimited in its power because it establishes you as a son of God, at one with the mind of his creator, which reflects this beautiful, beautiful lesson that we're reviewing right now.
Yes.
Okay, I am the Holy Son of God himself. But, before we can really claim this, we need to make positive separation. I know we've spoken about that a lot, but it's so easily overlooked, especially by the ego, right?
Yes.
So before we can really claim dominion with Holy Spirit over everything the ego made, we need to learn first to deny the causeless, yeah? Right? And to remember this, God is the only cause, uppercase C, and
Yes.
guilt is not of him. Okay? So teach no one that he has hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
For if you do, you teach yourself that what is not of God, pain, has power over you.
Yeah.
The causeless cannot be. Do not attest to it and do not foster belief in it in any mind. Remember always that mind is one and cause is one. You will learn communication with this oneness only when you learn to deny the causeless and accept the cause of God as yours. The power that God has given to his Son is his. And that little snippet came from chapter 14, section 3 in the text.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that really bolsters what you and I were sharing the other day about making sure that we don't attest to what has no cause. We're not giving witness to it. We're not speaking about it. We're not lamenting it. We're not selling it. We're not sharing it. We're not gawking at it as if it was real. We're not saying out of one half of our mouth, well, only the truth is true. And on the other side, on the other hand, we seem very down because of this real problem that we have. You know, it needs to be, do not attest this in your mind or in any mind. Don't give it a witness. You walk on as, you know, the truth is true. Something about this idea of dominion. I'm talking about my journey, my experience, and I'm certain that it applies to others as well. But there's this way that the ego throws us off to say, you know, that this dominion, this power comes from beyond ourself, and that we're asking for something to come to us and happen to us. And there we have our absolute right. It is our inheritance to recognize that the power is within our mind because we share the mind with God. The light, or that spark of the power of God, is within you. So it's right there, not external, not coming at some future date, but that it is right with you right now in operation, and that to seek and have access to that only requires the forgiveness or surrendering what you are not. It will operate. It does what it does because it is of God. It does not need our help, our direction, our coercion, or our pleading. It requires the defenses to its operation to be surrendered. So that's getting the small self out of the way. But you do have the absolute right to stand in your truth and declare your dominion and your power as your inheritance as the Son of God. I am the Holy Son of God. I am the Son that He loves, right? This peace is shining in me now. I am as God created me. These are affirmations of truth, and truth carries all power. Separate self has no power, but don't think for a moment that the declaration of the truth, that truth is asserting itself. Jesus says, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. It's not ye shall know the truth and mythical meal will free itself. It's knowing the truth. Truth unlocks, truth releases, truth restores, comforts, harmonizes, heals. The truth does the work, but we need to allow that truth to be true, and you declare it over yourself. So not only is you forgive what isn't, but you affirm what is, and know that you're standing on the truth. And it does take a little oomph when you're seemingly down a rabbit hole. It's not like I'm forcing the truth to be true, but I'm standing in my conviction. And sometimes I've had to rise up out of bed, or I've had to declare it with a loud voice. And that's okay, because it pays off.
Right. That is so crucial, what you've just shared. Thank you. I love that. I got the chills.
Oh, thanks, sis. Well, it helped me, you know. It's okay to take that certainty in you and declare it.
The issue that I find, or that I found with studying A Course in Miracles for those decades, probably 20 years, first 20 years anyway, was that I was still trying to reconcile my humanness with the teachings of the Course. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I was trying to adjust the Course to fit my belief that I was a body in a world, and that I was being unfairly treated. Right?
Have you, and before you go, there's a whole section, I just read that this morning. It was called The Insanity of Adjustment. That attempt to make this adjustment, to make truth come into the gap or adjust the gap to the absolute, is complete insanity. That's in chapter 20 under the Vision of Your Brother, section 3, The Insanity of Adjustment.
Is
right
that
on.
Adjustment to sin, sis?
Yes. It's like what you're saying, is trying to make this adjustment to go, well, this is true, but this is true, and trying to, you know, trying to bring the gap into the absolute, or the absolute into here.
And remember, guys, if you're watching this, hopefully you will have printed the gap diagram out by now, so you can really, really
Mhm.
take it to your tattoo artist and get them to tattoo it on the inside of your eyelids.
Like, wow.
When you're tempted, you can just close your eyes and go, oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds so painful.
Just joking. Yeah, because when we first begin the course, and even decades later for some people, they're still trying to reconcile the two.
Right. Can't do it. You can't bring fear and love into the same room. One casts out the other. They will never meet. You can take fear symbols and repurpose them for love's purpose, but you can't bring fear and love together.
Because they're both total thought systems.
Right. And opposite thought systems.
Opposite and total.
Yes.
Fear is 100% fear, and love is 100% love.
That's right.
And, you know, they're mutually exclusive. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beautiful. So is it true that I am the Holy Son of God himself?
Always have been, always will be, never have left. One with me and our family.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. We've never left. We've never fallen. The Adam dream is the allegory. It's not literal. It's not true. Thanks, sis.
Thanks.
These are really good, and these are true now. Okay. Anything else?
I think so. I'm asking Jesus. Silent.
Okay. We love you and we thank you. See you next time. Bye, family.